Alright. I know I got a light over my head, and I know that the sound is probably crummy, but figured I'd take you guys along with me while I do some electrical repair on a lamp. Well, grow light to be more specific. I'll have to figure something out for making the light work to my advantage, but right now we'll just deal with it. That's it, just gonna be repairing some stuff. I know a lot of people are probably gonna be one way about how I do this, but as long as it works in the end, I'll be able to get this to work for me. Oop. Oh. Anyway, just thought I'd bring some people along. Repair one cord at a time. Mice got into this real bad. I really don't. If I don't have to cut it and solder it, I won't. I'll just put some electrical tape over it, but some of these spots were pretty rough. I really wish I had some insulating shield to go around it, because this gets hot, and so it's got this fire resistant shielding around it that helps protect the regular insulation. But like I said, just trying to see what needs it versus what doesn't need it. Apologies for the honey's honeycomb. I haven't been working on that. I've kind of had a lot of other things going on in the life. You know, I'm certain a lot of you can understand that. And now that winter's rolling around, having to hop out on the honeycomb is probably going to be a little difficult, but I will see what I could do, because you can weld at any time of the year. It's just whether I want to do it. Anyway, got a little bit more cleaning to do on the inside, but I think that covers it for the soldered joints. See if I can. Yeah. Just need to find my electrical tape now. Wherever the hell I put that. I'd like to hear from you guys if you've got a thought about something I can work on, or something that I can do. You know, maybe if I am able to get around to getting the supplies, or I happen to have the time and it happens to be a simple project or something. You know, I like doing projects. Projects are my jam. I have an unending world of projects, and I'm trying to remember to keep you guys involved, because that's the whole reason I started all this. But anyway, I'm gonna find my electrical tape, and I'll check back in with you, and we'll test it out. Okay, I'm back. Got my electrical tape. I'm just gonna kind of cover up all of this and plug it in, turn it on, put the light bulb in, see if it works. If it works, great. It means I didn't fuck nothing up, which really I shouldn't have done that in the beginning, to say it that way, because all I did was clip the wire that was, and then resolder it before moving on to my next one, to avoid any kind of confusions or something that might have been broken that I wasn't aware of. And so now I'm just gonna go over it with the electrical tape, and hopefully, like I said, it shouldn't be no problem, but hopefully it'll all be set. I know I've done some shorts over the past couple of weeks, maybe 1 or 2 shorts, I don't know, a couple of them, but all of them were very outside the scope of what I like to do, but not so outside the scope that it's just, I don't know what I'm doing. Had a quick second, made a small short, and there you go. I really hope you guys like the content I put out. I mean, not all of it is for everyone, certainly. It's kind of a little reprieve in a way, talking to the screen, talking to you guys, and making something work, no matter what it may be, but just the thought of it, it's kind of nice. Okay, those are those 2 ends. I know I checked it already once before, but check, triple check, double check, da 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 da. Yeah, that's the way to do it, to keep from frying the piss out of yourself or frying your equipment. You know, do it right the first time, you won't have to do it again. I'm still learning that, but similar in the concepts. I figure out my words today. I have a lot of things that I would like to do and tag you guys along with me, or trail you guys. I mean, whatever, you know what I mean, take you guys along with me. I got a lot of things I would like to do, but materials and time and so on plays a huge role in whether or not I get to do that. Again, all I'm doing is I'm doing a quick little look over for anything, because they said the mice got into this and they messed up a good deal of stuff. The transformer and the capacitors are all well and good. They don't seem to be damaged or bothered. Mostly the wires. They like eating the shielding, using it for their nests and crap like that. I don't have mice, but where this came from does. And so it can be really aggravating to have something that you want or use be used as mow time by a fucking mouse. It's kind of aggravating, don't you think? Alright. Make sure we're in the off position. Don't want anything to fry me before I even get started. Get my light bulb in. Don't ask me what kind of lights and stuff this is. I just know it's a grow light, and I know it turns everything yellow. So hopefully it's not going to be too terrible bright. But we're going to find out. I'm going to disappear from the screen for a second. Try to reach down under here. Ooh. Come on, get it off. There we go. Ah, yeah. All right. Hopefully I don't blind the screen, but here we go. Hey. Worked. It's supposed to be more yellow, but I guess it's got to heat up. There it goes. Aha! Well. Okay. Nice. Alright. There we go. Well, sit with me and I'll put this back together. What do you say to that? I don't remember how to put it all together. Not a very not a very confidence building statement, but it's been a while since I had fiddled with this, so there's some residues in here. I don't know where they come from, but get those out. That way whenever we hang it or whatever we do, none of those residues heat up and start moving to where stuff's important. Try not to touch the capacitors, Morris, because those will hurt. I'd like to point out that I am definitely not the safest of safe people, so whatever it is that I do, don't do it, obviously, unless you accept all of your own risks and don't hold me liable. Then do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm just saying, I am not the safest nor smartest person whenever it comes to all this kind of stuff. I think the word I heard one time was called a polymath. And for those who don't know, a polymath is a jack of all trades. Well, that's kind of what I am. I know a lot about a little, and I know a little about a lot. I like to put my hands in whatever I can do, and I like to try and become good at it. Let's see if I remember how all this goes. Yeah. So I got the case right here. I'll start putting everything back together. That's a non-important. Now these are the hangers that come with them. But I have my screws attached to a magnet. Keeps me from losing them. As if my head wasn't attached, I'd lose it too. My lovely lady likes to make fun of me because I leave the house 3 or 4 times before I leave the house. I always forget something got left behind or whatever. So she makes fun of me for it. Again, not the brightest light bulb in the box. I'll go ahead and take the light out for now because I don't need it in there. I don't want it to get broke. It's kind of like doing a puzzle. I like doing puzzles too. Those are always fun. There we go. Alright, so get this sort of tidied up somehow. And some of this we can just cram down in, the rest of it. Like that. Okay. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma said to your grandma, I'm gonna set your flag on fire. Talking about, hey man. Shit. There it is. I wanna drink. I got a feeling. Come on, you fucker. Maybe if I get going good enough, you guys can maybe convince my buddy, my brother, to come on down here and do some videos with me, or next time I'm with him we'll do some videos. But he's the one that did the in one of my original videos. He cracks me up. He's funny. He really is, and I just want to get him in on this. Maybe I can get some peer pressure from you guys, you know. Whoa. Peer pressure. I hate dropping stuff. They're so small. And I've got big fingers, and this is difficult. Wah. Cry baby, what's your face angry? I think I said something about it earlier. I really like having to do this with you guys. It kind of gets me out of my own head, gets me doing stuff, keeps me included in the world somehow, even though if you've seen any of my other videos, I'm a pretty callous person whenever it comes to certain things, so like I said, I know I don't hit everybody's fancy, but it's nice being able to sit here and do this kind of stuff. Like I said, it keeps me connected, where I'm not just in my head. I get to do something that I like to do. I like working with my hands, and I like doing puzzles and putting stuff together. So if I can bring you guys along on a journey, I like to do that. Hopefully you guys find me worthy enough, you know. It's a different feeling as online as compared to in person. I like to think that I'm the same person. I know I'm not, obviously, because, well, given the state of global affairs as well as national affairs, I'm a little bit more attentive to how I am online, because, you know, things can go really, really sour for a lot of people. We've all seen that, which I certainly don't want that, but I don't like the idea of changing just to make someone else feel good. If you're going to change, you need to change for you, you know, that kind of deal. And it seems like there's a lot of people out there that don't know what they are anymore. Alright, what's your deal? Why aren't you going in? Work with me, not against me. If nothing else, I hope you guys find the struggles funny. Fuck it. I'm gonna put it into another hole. I'll go through and I'll loosen up these ones that I do have in. In. I'll loosen up the ones I do have. That should allow it to move around a little bit. And I gotta get these last ones in. I'm over the hills, my bonny Irish lass. I'm over the hills to your darling. You choose the road and I make the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. Red is the rose and yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Don't judge me. Clear is the water that flows from the morn, but my love is fairer than any. It was down by Killarney's green woods that we strayed, when the moon and the stars, they were shining. The moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair. She swore she'd be my love forever. It's not for the burden of my suffering. It's not for the grief of my mother. It's all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, and my heart is breaking forever. Please get in the fucking hole, you pain in the ass, the screwing Joe. Don't judge me for my singing. I know I definitely ain't doing no belting right now, but I don't remember if I was the one missing the screw or if it was already missing. That's not good. Supposed to have all of our pieces. That was the whole point of the magnet. Seriously, that was the whole point of the magnet. Held on to everything else. Ow. Aha. Okay. Take the tip of your mouth, scrub it out the truth with dear eyes, dear spy. Alright, well, until I can find that last screw or a replacement for it, I'm going to take one screw from this bottom section right here, because I've got a screw here and there. And I'll put it there so that way the light is secured properly. It shouldn't damage. Running into the same stinking problem. Maybe if I would have learned my lesson the first time around, I would have got it right. There we go. All right. Don't put that near the computer. There we go. Good spot. Good spot. Chaw. There. Lit bulb. Alright, lit bulb, there we go. And hanger. And ta-da. Back in order. Alright. I know that wasn't a super exciting deal or whatever, but thanks for coming along with me, and let me know what you think down in the comments below. Any ideas that I might be able to do, or projects you'd like to see. Just keep me up to date, you know. I know I need to be better about keeping people up to date, you know, as per my description, but it's a learning curve. Anyway, if you guys like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.